You might be surprised to hear this, but eating the wrong vegetables daily can severely weaken your immune system, accelerate brain aging, and even impair your mobility, especially in your legs, strength, and stability. Numerous studies involving tens of thousands of older adults, conducted over several years and published in the Journal of Gerontology, support this cautionary advice. Many common vegetables may appear harmless at first glance, but some can cause silent inflammation, damaging the small blood vessels in your legs, making walking more difficult, and significantly increasing your risk of falls, the #1 cause of fatal injuries in adults over 65. Don't worry, though. This video, brought to you by What to Eat Over 60, will provide you with clear and comprehensive advice, telling you the 3 vegetables you should eat daily to keep your mind sharp, your mobility strong, and your health secure, as well as the 3 vegetables you should avoid at all times. Please pay attention until the very end, because I'm about to tell you an astonishing truth about a seemingly nutritious vegetable that could be subtly killing your legs without you ever noticing. To ensure you never miss another personal health tip, I recommend hitting the bell and subscribing if you haven't already. Type 1 in the comments if you liked this video. Otherwise, type 0 to let me know how I can improve the material. Part 1. 3 must-eat vegetables for seniors over 65. 1. Broccoli, nature's armor against aging. Among the countless vegetables that appear on our plates and in our markets, broccoli is a silent yet powerful ally on the path to graceful aging. It's not just a vegetable for adults over 65. It's a living armor meticulously crafted by nature to protect the body's most vital systems during a time when resilience begins to wane. Broccoli, being high in the phytochemical sulforaphane, protects against chronic inflammation, one of the silent causes of aging. Aside from causing pain, chronic inflammation gradually weakens muscles, joints, blood vessels, and even cognitive function. All essential components for preserving independence and a good quality of life. Sulforaphane makes every bite a calculated investment in longevity. By activating key pathways that cleanse the body of harmful substances and bolster its defenses. In addition to reducing inflammation, broccoli is an excellent source of vitamin K, calcium, and numerous antioxidants, crucial nutrients for maintaining cardiovascular health and bone density in older adults. Bones weaken after age 65, and even minor fractures can cause long-term mobility issues. Broccoli's exceptional nutritional composition protects arteries against the calcification that often accompanies aging, while also strengthening the skeleton. It's almost as if the precise blueprint for sustained vitality is contained within each delicate green floret. Broccoli's health benefits for our literal foundations, our legs and feet, may be the strongest argument. Sulforaphane has been shown in studies to improve peripheral circulation, keeping legs and feet nourished and responsive. Stronger, steadier strides, fewer balance issues, and a lower risk of diabetic complications are all results of healthy circulation. Eating broccoli is, in a very real sense, like making a daily decision to move forward a little more confidently and powerfully. However, preparation technique is crucial. Broccoli's potent sulforaphane concentrations are preserved, and digestion is improved by lightly boiling it for a few minutes. The amazing qualities of this vegetable are largely eliminated when overboiled to oblivion. Essentially, you're consuming life when you leave your broccoli vibrant in color, slightly firm, and full of life. For seniors who want to live longer, more fulfilling lives, a simple cup of steamed broccoli is more than just a meal. It's a powerful expression of self-respect and optimism for the future. But while broccoli fortifies your inner armor, another humble leafy green that gently energizes your heart, brain, and perhaps most importantly, the very muscles that power your daily activities. Could a handful of these bright greens be the secret to safeguarding your most valuable skills as you age? Let's find out next. Please let me know in the first comment below if you're still watching and finding these insights helpful. Now, let's discuss point number 2. 2. Spinach, the secret source of mental clarity and vitality, in the process of aging well. Some meals become subtly indispensable allies, and spinach is one of them. In fact, spinach is one of the most powerfully restorative plants seniors over 65 can include on their daily table. It is sometimes overlooked or treated as a simple salad vegetable. Natural nitrates that significantly improve blood flow throughout the body, especially to the muscles and brain, are abundant in this humble leafy green. This effect has a profoundly transformative impact on older adults. Circulation tends to worsen with age, starving muscles of oxygen and nutrients, which can lead to sluggishness, slow reflexes, and even cognitive fog. However, spinach directly combats this process by naturally expanding blood vessels and increasing vascular flexibility. Muscles, especially those in the legs and feet, retain their strength and responsiveness when blood flow is improved, giving older adults the priceless gift of freedom and mobility. In addition to its circulatory benefits. Spinach is a fantastic source of lutein and folate, which support memory, processing speed, and mental clarity. According to studies, older adults who consume more lutein have significantly better cognitive function than those who don't. The claim that eating a small handful of spinach every day can help protect the honor of a healthy body and a bright mind against the encroaching forces of time is not an exaggeration. Even more remarkable is spinach's subtle protection of eyesight, one of the senses most vulnerable to aging. Spinach contains lutein and zeaxanthin, which directly support the eye's macula and reduce the risk of age-related macular degeneration, the leading cause of vision loss in older adults. Spinach maintains the freedom to read, drive, identify loved ones, and navigate the world safely by protecting vision. As always, preparation is crucial. Spinach's valuable nutrients are preserved when it is lightly sautéed or blended into a smoothie, which also aids digestion for older adults. So much of what makes this ordinary leaf so remarkable is lost when it is overcooked. From the vitality in your step, to the clarity in your thoughts, to the sparkle in your eyes, spinach is an energy guardian in every way. A modest daily serving can have a significant impact on protecting many aspects of life too often overlooked. But even though spinach bolsters the health of the body and mind, another vibrantly colored vegetable frequently found in kitchens holds a secret weapon against aging that impacts not only strength and eyesight, but also the balance and coordination that help you stand upright every day. Is this naturally colorful root the defense you're missing? Let's get into it now. 3. Carrots, the silent protectors of life, balance, and vision. Some of the strongest allies we can encounter as we progress through the later stages of life are not the most ostentatious or exotic, but rather nature's most fundamental treasures, like the humble carrot. Carrots are more than just a delicious, satisfying crunch for the aging soul that wants to live a long, independent, and connected existence. Beta-carotene, a precursor to vitamin A that is essential for maintaining healthy vision, is abundant in carrots. This is crucial for older adults because independence is often subtly determined by vision. You can appreciate more than just the delicate outlines of a loved one's face or the nuances of a sunset when you have good vision. It protects against dangerous falls, enables safe driving, and maintains the honor of boldly moving through the world. According to research, taking beta-carotene regularly helps delay the onset of age-related macular degeneration, which is the leading cause of vision loss in people over 65. Every crisp orange root contains the promise of a brighter, safer future. Carrots don't just protect eyes, though. They also act as guardians of neuromuscular coordination and balance. The antioxidants in carrots support the integrity of blood vessels and nerve cells, two sometimes overlooked aspects of senior vitality that keep messages from the brain to the legs reliable and swift. Carrots subtly support both a healthy sensory system and healthy legs, which are prerequisites for strong, steady steps. Asterisk carrots offer significant support for metabolic health in addition to vision and balance. Their high fiber content aids digestion, lowers cholesterol, and stabilizes blood sugar, three major health pillars that frequently deteriorate with age. It takes more than just avoiding diabetes to maintain good blood sugar. It is about protecting blood flow to the limbs, nerve function, and the ability to walk, dance, and live life to the fullest. Asterisk carrots are best eaten, fresh, or lightly steamed, to reap the maximum health benefits. Eating 1 or 2 carrots a day, perhaps grated into a salad, sliced into a snack, or pureed into a smoothie, may seem like a minor gesture, but over time it creates a vital protective layer around the senses, heart, and legs that propels you forward. This is because fresh carrots are naturally sweet. Asterisk, but not all vegetables are as beneficial as carrots. Despite their promise and protection, indeed, some seemingly harmless vegetables can subtly weaken those very legs that support your independence, diminish your strength, and even affect your circulation. What hidden dangers are in your kitchen? Let's turn the page and find out what's really going on. Asterisk Part 2. 3 vegetables seniors should never touch for. Eggplant, a hidden hazard to comfort and mobility as we age. We need to make more thoughtful and careful decisions because even the smallest errors can have a major impact on our independence, health, and quality of life. Eggplant stands out among the foods that seniors should be cautious about, not because it boasts loudly, but rather because of the subtle harm it can inflict on the body's internal organs, especially the joints and legs that support our freedom. On the surface, eggplant appears to be a harmless vegetable that is rich in color, low in calories, and high in fiber. Asterisk, however, solanine, a natural chemical defense that can be quite harsh on an aging body, hides beneath its glossy exterior. It has been demonstrated that solanine causes inflammation in sensitive individuals, especially in the muscles, joints, and connective tissues. This covert substance can subtly exacerbate pain, stiffness, and a terrifying loss of mobility in older adults who are already susceptible to arthritis, neurological sensitivity, or muscular rigidity. Asterisk, the harm isn't just limited to discomfort. Low-grade and persistent inflammation in the legs can weaken muscles, reduce blood flow, and impair the delicate neuromuscular coordination needed for safe and steady walking. Unnoticed weakness accumulates over time, and steps become uncertain. Without clear notice, the simple joy of taking a stroll outside or moving across a room with confidence can begin to fade. Asterisk, loss of balance, falls, or having chronic joint pain can have a significant emotional toll in addition to the physical. When the body no longer moves with ease, feelings of helplessness and isolation frequently begin to creep in. In this sense, a seemingly harmless eggplant can subtly lead to a far more serious decline in well-being. Asterisk, preparation methods don't really matter. Whether baked, grilled, or stewed, eggplant solanine still poses a risk, especially if consumed frequently. There are many safer and healthier vegetable options for older adults who are working to protect their independence, stability, and mobility. While not everyone experiences symptoms immediately after eating eggplant, the risk is too great to be ignored by anyone over 65 whose body is inherently less resilient. Protecting your joints and muscles from silent killers like this is the first step in preserving your ability to walk, dance, and stand tall. Asterisk, but eggplant is only the beginning. Other vegetables, however, popular and colorful, contain subtle irritants that bother and deplete the body, jeopardizing not only your physical vitality, but also your mental clarity. Is it possible that one of the most common vegetables in American homes is actually accelerating aging from the inside out? Let's find out next. 5. Green bell peppers. The invisible source of silent inflammation. Asterisk. Every meal holds the silent potential to either help or harm during the peak years of life, frequently in ways the body only gradually becomes aware of. Green bell peppers, being colorful, familiar, and frequently lauded for their fresh, crisp flavor, are among the most misleading meals for older adults. However, beneath their cheerful appearance is a more complex story that requires consideration from everyone who is committed to protecting their health and vitality. Asterisk. As members of the nightshade family, green bell peppers are naturally rich in lectins, which are complex proteins that can attach to the intestinal lining and interfere with nutrient absorption. This becomes a silent concern for older adults whose immune and digestive systems may already be more compromised. Lectins can trigger chronic low-grade inflammation that is frequently undetectable at first, but gradually erodes vascular function, nerve cell resilience, and joint health, all things that are essential to preserving strength, mobility, and balance. Stiffness in the ankles, tingling in the toes, and a sense of instability when walking that weren't previously present are some of the initial minor symptoms of this underlying inflammation that many older adults experience. Asterisk. As the inflammation gradually worsens, it can reduce blood supply to the legs and feet, weakening sensation, weakening muscles, and increasing the chance of falls, one of the greatest threats to people over 65. The irony is painful. For many older people, a vegetable that is frequently chosen for its healthfulness could be fueling the very fires of decline that they are working so hard to put out. Even worse, compared to their red, orange, or yellow ripe cousins, green peppers have significantly less concentrated antioxidants. This implies that you lose the same preventative advantage and are instead burdened by their inflammatory potential. Asterisk. Green bell pepper lectin concentrations can be somewhat reduced by cooking them, but it is best for older people who already have cardiovascular problems, arthritis, or digestive sensitivities to limit or steer clear of them entirely. Many other vegetables can be substituted for them without causing obvious harm because they are safer, higher in antioxidants, and better for an aging system. As powerful as the decision to eat something is the decision not to consume something. Making small, logical choices at every meal is the first step in protecting strength, mobility, and even mental health. Asterisk. However, there are still other hidden culprits besides green peppers. There is another popular vegetable, humble and adored by people all over America, that can do more damage to the heart, legs, and freedom of movement. Is the vegetable you trust the most weakening you from the inside out? The truth is even more shocking than you might think. Asterisk. 6. White potatoes, a comfort food that erodes stability and strength. Asterisk. Few foods are more deeply ingrained in American culture than the white potato. When potatoes are mashed at family meals, fried into golden fries, or baked warm next to a hearty meal, they evoke feelings of familiarity and tradition. However, this well-known staple can subtly undermine the stability and strength that are so crucial for successful aging in older adults over 65. There is a dangerous reality beneath their comfortable familiarity. Asterisk. Due to their high, simple carbohydrate content, white potatoes quickly raise blood sugar after consumption. Even if the initial effect appears harmless or even pleasurable, the long-term impact is not. The frequent blood sugar spikes induce inflammation in the body, which puts strain on the delicate blood vessels that supply the brain, legs, and feet. Older adults may experience longer recovery times, loss of sensation, and a gradual weakening that impairs mobility without notice because their circulatory systems are already more vulnerable. Asterisk. However, blood sugar is not the only risk factor. White potatoes and other high glycemic meals are linked to atherosclerosis, the gradual hardening of arteries. Blood flow to the lower extremities deteriorates as arteries become less pliable, leading to cold legs, cramping, numbness, and instability. Even minor discomfort can soon turn into a major danger. A higher risk of falling, slower wound healing, and loss of autonomy have a profound impact on one's physical and mental well-being. Asterisk. Even the comforting customs of baking or mashing potatoes have unspoken risks. The added butter, cream, and salt used in many potato meals exacerbate what is already a significant negative impact on cardiovascular health. A plate of potatoes has the power to subtly sabotage the effects of medications and good habits for older adults who are managing high blood pressure, diabetes, or cardiovascular disease. Asterisk. When compared to other root vegetables, white potatoes also lack protective nutrients. White potatoes provide minimal protection against the oxidative stress that accelerates aging at the cellular level. In contrast to the vibrant colors of sweet potatoes or carrots, which are bursting with antioxidants. Older adults who choose them miss out on a crucial opportunity to protect and nourish their bodies from the inside out. You don't have to give up warmth or comfort to avoid white potatoes. It requires making decisions that respect the body's requirements for stable energy, strong circulation, and healthy muscles, qualities that preserve independence and well-being as we age, influencing every minor decision. Asterisk. As we enter the later stages of life, it becomes clear that true strength stems from the small decisions we make every day, frequently without comprehending their importance, rather than from major events. Protecting the legs that carry us, the heart that keeps us going, and the mind that defines us means choosing the appropriate vegetables and avoiding the hidden dangers in the foods we frequently eat with. These are no longer just dietary matters. They are meaningful acts of self-respect that celebrate the years we've earned and the life we've been given. Asterisk. One thing is clear from my own experience and the other stories I've heard. Seeking miracles is not the goal of aging healthily. It all comes down to awareness, persistence, and a willingness to care for the body diligently and peacefully. Logical daily nourishment provides what cannot be replaced by doctors, medications, or inventions. Eating a handful of walnuts, replacing spinach with riskier greens, and putting down white potatoes in favor of more colorful tubers are all seemingly minor things. However, these small details have a significant impact on the lives of older adults, protecting their freedom of movement, sound thinking, and continued living on their own terms. They preserve happy times spent with loved ones, adventures had with friends, and dreams fulfilled in good health. Asterisk. It's a simple but crucial lesson. Every meal is an investment in the future. Every bite is a vote for struggle or strength. While we cannot control every force that comes with getting older, we can support ourselves, respect ourselves, and give ourselves the best chance to live life to the fullest every day that lies ahead. Living a stronger, more independent, and happier life as we age isn't difficult. It's based on a love for the life we still have, the ability to influence, respect for the body, and care for the mind. Asterisk. The purpose of these teachings is to encourage you to live life to its fullest and most authentic. I'd love to hear from you. Now take a moment to think and then share one item you've learned that you want to use in your own life on the path to embracing these realities. Let's help each other. If this video is interesting to you, please leave a comment with a 1. Otherwise, feel free to use a 0 in your comment. Your opinion is very important to us. Asterisk. For more videos like this, remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like and share our videos. I appreciate you watching, and I hope you enjoy your life as presented by What to Eat Over 60.